Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of the week that we like to celebrate Facebook for the Blind, a show for the visually and Facebook impaired. I'm your humble host, Eric Sizemore. How's everybody doing? Good. Let's get to the news. Today is October 4th, International Truckers / CB Radio Day, or whoever still says 10-4 good buddy. Top stories. Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp were down all day. I don't know if you people know this, but we had to organize this show today on LinkedIn, and then LinkedIn went down. So, and despite the fact that Facebook is in the name of Facebook for the Blind, I think we all agree it couldn't have happened to a nicer company. CNBC's headline was my favorite. It said, Facebook is suffering its worst outage since 2008. Ouch. That's like an old-timey steam engine days in internet years. Poor Mark Zuckerberg.
Feel so bad for him.
Right.
Him specifically.
The Supreme Court fired up again today with their first post-Trump 6-3 conservative majority, and they're going to look at abortion, guns rights, and possibly affirmative action, because all that stuff needs some fixing in their eyes, I guess. Over the weekend, we hit a pretty awful mile marker, which was that we cracked 700,000 deaths from COVID in the United States. And the president asked for, prayers or something. Also, the New York Times continued just increasing distrust between the police and the public by just running propaganda, lots and lots of propaganda, and really good analysis of the wording that is used. And I highly recommend you check out Fairness and Accuracy in Reporting and fair.org. Turns out that COVID is the #1 killer of cops in 2021 so far. And I have been reminding an awful lot of people, it was also the #1 cause of line of duty deaths in 2020. And I'm just like, now, do blue lives matter or not? Because there's a lot of COVID denying vaccine lunatics out there. And I've been debating with all of them this week.
Prompting many Democrats to come out as pro COVID-19.
Nice work.
And because I've been told that I got to close all my stories with something warm, fuzzy, and animalistic, I'm doing Leslie's photo gallery here. This is a picture of an orangutan reaching in to a human who's in a pool of water. He's fallen in. Said CNN released a photo taken by photographer Anil Prabhakar in the forest of Indonesia. The image shows an orangutan currently under threat of extinction while stretching out his hand to help a geologist who fell into a mud pool during his search. When the photographer uploaded the photo, he wrote this as a caption: "In a time when the concept of humanity dies, animals lead us to the principles of humanity." And because I've got more than one animalistic thing to end on, Marjorie Taylor Greene was in the news because she brought a Facebook meme to the Congress. This is a Scooby-Doo meme. And when you yank the mask, when Fred yanks the mask off the Green New Deal, it is a hammer and sickle.
Yeah, I wish.
And she said,
right.
When we look behind the Green New Deal, it serves China, only China, which is funny because this is the flag of the Soviet Union, not the current Russia, the Soviet Union that has not existed since 1992. Thank you, Marjorie Taylor Greene, for your biting and incisive commentary.
That meme's not even deep fried. That's sad.
I just got to say this. Hey, we do the memes. Stay in your freaking lane, okay? No memes in the Congress. I have spoken. Kicking things off, handing it off to my beloved co-host, Andrew Shankland, also joined by Michael Abune and George Cruickshank. Andrew, take it away. Thank you.
Hello. This is my first show in a couple weeks, so I'm kind of backlogged, so I'm going to have to go fast and furious. So, some of these might be George memes. I'm sorry, George, if I'm stealing any. I forget which ones are from you. This one kind of a classic. It's the you
Yep.
wouldn't steal a car, the piracy ad, but it's you wouldn't
Right off the
gob a
bat.
ghoul. When
Yeah.
you say the Sopranos movie came out, so that was exciting. This is a screen cap from the the SpongeBob episode where Squidward moves into a town of only Squidwards, and it says, and they're doing aerobics, and it goes, are these the Squid Games y'all talking about? This is a still from Rugrats All Grown Up, and it's Dill Pickles yelling into the sky. If you aliens can hear me, I am an open vessel, completely available for abduction, anytime, any place.
Yeah.
Which is funnier out of context than it was in the show. This is two types of guitar players, the crying virgin meme and then the Chad meme, and the crying virgin goes, this song is in the key of G, and then the Chad goes, the song is in the key of fret 3. Funny to me as a music teacher.
Right.
I think this was so funny. This is 15 epic boys quotes, Joker's ultimate quotes. And it says 80% of girls have boyfriends. The rest 20% are having a brain. I just love the things in that forum. That's a still of Super Smash Bros. I want to say Brawl, and it's Wario biting Peach's ass in a way that makes it look like he's eating Peach's ass.
Like groceries.
Danny DeVito is Wario, not
Yeah.
real, I wish.
Oh, he needs to be.
This is still, I don't really think this is funny, but there's an episode of The Office where Andy dates a high schooler. Well, that's the joke. The joke is that you're mad at him for being a pedophile. This is a still from a Fairly Odd Parents episode. It's Dale Crocker, I want to say is his name, teacher at the school, and he's got an X going through his face, and it says "Croc blocked." And says, "I can't believe they got away." They deleted this tweet, but I can't let it be forgotten. Peppa didn't need to host listening. It's a Peppa Pig tweet. Peppa didn't need to host listening parties in Mercedes-Benz Stadium to get a 0.5. And then it's the Kanye West Donda review with 6.0, and then Peppa Pig has 6.5.
Nice.
This is two stills from Codename Kids Next Door. The top one says, "We know you're wearing a bra." And then he goes, "And we're going to put a stop to it if it's the last thing we do." And I think that's literally a line of dialogue from the show. And again, an adult joke. What is it they say in Animaniacs? Good night, folks. Okay. This is Sid from Toy Story, but he's a toy, and it says, "My, how the tables have turned."
Oh, damn.
This is the, "Okay, I'm a fight guy," and goes, "Okay, I'm a heal this pattern. Me after 20 minutes. Damn, it has deep roots in my subconscious." I'll do two more. This is one fucking leaf falls off, and it's immediately Han Solo season, and it's a pic of like sorority girls. It must be in black vests, black leggings, white shirt, and it's a similar aesthetic in boots to the Han Solo costume. This is a picture of Caillou's dad from the show Caillou. He's wearing a blue sweater with a red collar, jeans, and then Vans. And it says, "This is what all you Midwest emo or whatever types be looking like."
Yep.
All right.
Oh, yeah. That's not an inaccurate meme. All right. Here's no, wrong one. All right, hold on. Here we go. This one's from Squid Game. It's the old guy. He looks real happy. And it says, "When you get real high and start making your way to the fridge to fuck up some snacks." It's a photo of him in the red light, green light part. Not sure how many people have seen that yet. Let's go with that. This one's a good one. Simpsons trivia. Which popular nation left the European Union this year? If you said the UK, you are wrong. They were never popular.
I like it.
This is a still from Seinfeld. And it says, "Facebook sucks. It's for old people." And Jerry says, "That's because your friends aren't gay communists."
There's a lot of that on there too.
Yeah. Here's another England one. This is it's kind of like an NPC meme. The idea is that they're all like the same, and it's all these different news and media outlets. There's a ton of them. It's, as far as from like Google and PBS and Univision and Snopes to like BET and Reddit and the Sun and Wikipedia, and they're all saying the Queen of England doesn't give birth to every British person like a queen bee, and the kind of thing you should question. They're all agreeing
Suspicious.
on something that that obviously wrong, and that leads me to this next map. This is a map of the danger presented by Indiana. The red on the map says you are in Indiana. Dark orange is invasion at any time. That's where most of us are right now. Got you are not safe in a lighter orange surrounding area.
That's me.
And,
That's me. I'm not safe.
Yeah. And then there's in yellow, time enough to hug your loved ones. And illusion of safety is the rest of the states. They're all gray. Of course, Indiana's dark red. It's got all the surrounding states. And then every state that borders any state that is a lighter color is, yeah. I've been seeing a lot of just horrible maps lately. Yeah. And they're some of my favorite things. Speaking of, this is another map. God damn it. This is a map of every state in the United States, but without its first letter. So from the left, we've got Washington, Oregon, California, Alaska, Hawaii, Nevada. Great stuff there.
My favorite one is Jersey.
Jersey. Yes, that one's effective. This is a meme about the vaccine. It's got some type of crypt keeper character holding a syringe, and it says, "I wish this shit had microchips. I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to grocery. I don't want to eat restaurant. I don't want to go to sports. I want to go online and I want to get thrown in a landfill."
Those Bare Naked Ladies lyrics?
Those are absolutely Bare Naked Ladies lyrics. That's correct.
I did not know.
And I actually think that character was a zombie from the comic Goon, which is a deep cut.
Oh, nice. All right. This is a meme that says, "Them, you can't take weed everywhere you go, man." And it's me, and it's emotional support carrier. It's labeled emotional support, and it's just holding a big mason jar of weed.
Emotional support weed.
Sure
all weed is emotional support weed.
For the most part. This one's great. This is the first time in NFL history that both coaches were 69 plus years old. That's Bill Belichick was 69 and Bruce Arians 69 as well.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Very nice. And it's not that they were 70, it's that that they were just like, yeah, well, we're gonna do 69 anyways. Yeah, it's the first time, so we can do that. We can just put that there. It says the liberals canceled Dr. Zeus. They canceled potato genitals. They canceled Lola Bunny's big old honk honk mommy milkers, but they can never cancel the shit in my pants. Let's just keep going. I got one more here. This is from Watchmen. It's been edited to be an "I think you should leave" reference. It's a moment where character comes home to his fridge and finds a note inside of it along with a coat. He's holding a gun, and the note says, "Look up at my face." And then instead of Rorschach, they put Tim from "I Think You Should Leave." with Rorschach makeup on his face, and it says, "You gotta give." Which, yeah, love that skit. Anyway, I'm ready to hand it off there.
It's the most celebrated graphic novel of all time. That's what they say. I don't know how you
Watchmen's
measure
great.
such a thing. So. All right. Starting off with Tim Jacob Wise, who today put on Twitter, Facebook is offline worldwide, apparently. I'd like to personally thank Mark Zuckerberg for my birthday gift. Let's make it permanent, shall we? And I got to say, I was with him.
Yeah.
It was fucking nice. Don't get me wrong, it was inconvenient in some ways, but I think it actually would be really, really good for America if this happened every single day.
Yeah.
This happened the day after that huge interview where the whistleblower from Facebook just
9/11.
straight up said what we've all known. What do you say?
I said 9/11.
What about 9/11?
No, you said the day that the last time Facebook went down, and I was like, oh yeah, 9/11.
Oh yeah, no, I said this happened the day after. What I'm trying to say is yesterday there was a huge interview with a whistleblower from Facebook. Yeah, I did say that weird though. You're right.
No, I think my joke didn't land.
But yeah, I mean, they saying like Facebook knows it's doing damage and stays on anyway. I don't know. I'm talking too long. Let's go. I got 9 more memes here, so I better hurry. John Carpenter's Ben Schwartz. He subtweets The Vulture, who says, William Shatner, they're reporting, William Shatner will be rocketing into actual space next week. And at Ben Schwartz _ says, there's no way the Romulans will see this as anything but an act of war. This is just the underside picture of a swordfish. I think it's a swordfish. I don't know what the fuck this thing is, but it just looks like a really angry old lady with some big ass lips. Oh, okay.
Oh.
This is at Skatey420. And if you're not following her, you should be. It is some weird ass content. But she subtweets PragerU, who's this fascist organization. And PragerU has the American flag. And they say, if this flag offends you, it's time to do some history research. So Katie subtweets that with her own flag. And this is a flag of Katie with all 5 of a man's toes on his foot inside her mouth. I do not have any context for it, but if it offends you,
I think it's pornography, Michael.
You need to do some history research. It is definitely pornography. I just don't know the story.
I think that the guy, he gets his rocks off from a woman sucking on his feet.
See, now here's where we differ. I think that this has more to do with other guys who get their rocks off from watching this guy get his feet sucked by this woman.
I thought you were going to go the other way, and I thought you were going to say, I think it's doing something for the woman. Okay.
No, I do not think that. That is the one thing that never crossed my mind.
No idea how
this is great. This is it's a picture of like the silhouette of a person's face, and they are saying something, and then we get to see what they're saying, and then we get to see what they're thinking that made them say that. And so what they're saying is boobs rock, LOL. But what they're thinking is, if it hadn't been for if it cotton I'd been for Joe, I'd have been, hadn't been married for cotton. If it a long-eyed Joe time hadn't been, I'd have a go for where did cotton he come a long time eyed Joe from where I'd have where did he been, did he come go?
Wow.
I don't know. Ditchy Pony says, can't believe alcohol is the legal one. When I get too drunk, I want to make the worst mistakes of my life. When I get too high, I want to mix all the dipping sauces and be a better friend. This shit is so true. Oh man, NBC News is reporting under 40 expect an unprecedented life of extreme heat waves, droughts, and floods. And Michael Benjamin tweets, huge win for 41-year-olds.
Correct.
So stupid. Oh, Glow Fuck Yourself has this statue of Perseus with just a dummy thick ass.
Mhm.
And they say, ain't no way Perseus snuck up on Medusa with them things clapping. I like it that they wrote fangs.
Mhm.
At Humanstein says The Simpsons doesn't predict anything. We just haven't fixed any of America's problems since 1989.
Oh,
Mhm.
I think I have one more. Yeah, this is Dumb Beezy says, it's like my mom always said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
classic.
Classic mom.
Well, we have
What the fuck
branded
is
the
wrong with
first part of our show wholesome memes. I don't know why. But my friend Mark posts, the Bears appear to be poised to move to Arlington Heights. That being said, keep in mind that they only move 1.1 yards at a time, so this may take a while.
Great joke.
All right. This is a picture captioned French Kiss, and it is some people with the makeup of Kiss, the rock band, but in berets with baguettes and glasses of wine. Looking very serious. That is almost as wholesome as I get, I think. This one is entitled Best Advice from My Dad. You believed in Santa for 8 years. You can believe in yourself for 10 seconds.
Mhm.
Way more than 8 in this house.
Yeah. I'm not seeing the screen share.
Oh, no.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh,
I'm
no.
not either.
Oh, crap. Hang on. I'm dumb. Oh, man. I suck. I didn't hit the button. My God. All right, Bears. French Kiss.
Mhm. Yeah.
Best Dad. Believed in Santa. And Marjorie Taylor Greene, not quite done with her yet. Marjorie Taylor Greene's chief of staff quit because he got tired of sharpening her crayons.
Mhm.
It was funny. My Ben was like, he didn't recommend using Sharpies. That's her, her favorite man child uses them. I'm like, they tried that, but she kept getting it on the bottom of her nose because she was sniffing it before interviews.
Mhm.
My friend Jenny Benevento posted to Congressman Stephen Palazzo, who says, as a Catholic and a father, I will always defend the unborn. And Jenny said, I would assume as a congressman, you'd uphold Supreme Court rulings, but that's just me.
Yeah.
This one is the classic 4-panel woman screaming at a cat behind a salad. I don't know what you call it, but she's saying, I'm leaving you. And the cat is captioned, is it because I act like I know everything? She's like, yes. He says, I knew it.
That's awesome.
This is a 2-panel from the Umbrella Academy where we have 2 of the characters driving past each other and giving each other quizzical looks. And the top character is saying, me Googling Alzheimer's symptoms. And the bottom one is labeled, all the links being purple. Oh, I feel that one a bit. Feel it just a bit.
Mhm.
Michael Halloween name at home_halfway says, me regularly uses the same 3 things at home. Me packing for vacation. I wonder if I'll need 4 French horns or 5.
Yeah. Go with 6 to be safe.
Right? In case one breaks. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We've all been there. I love this one from 1 Million Strong against the Liberal National Party. Trickle-down economics clearly isn't working, so I think it's time we try piñata economics, where we beat the rich with sticks until the wealth is redistributed.
Mhm.
I got quite a few likes. A lot of people like economics. A lot of my page people like economics.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Craig Smith, posted ego death at MJ Hagen. Says it's kind of cliche at this point, but every time I use the library, I think about how if public libraries did not exist and they were proposed today, there's no chance we would get them.
Yeah, no shit.
Mhm.
Think about that a lot. The one that gets me is like, can you imagine if the government wanted to put fluoride in water now?
I mean, there was resistance to all this type of shit too. Like people are just like, well, imagine like trying to get people to wear seatbelts now, and it's just like people were idiots about that, and they still are.
But they didn't have the massive TV and radio to give them confirmation belief.
True.
Yeah, I'm being oppressed. You see him
Yeah.
oppressing me? Are you seeing
Nah.
that? Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
Matt Imrie at Matt Librarian says, a librarian who is also a serial killer chooses their victims from a pool of people who say things like, you need a degree to be a librarian? and how nice, you get to read books all day, and similar phrases.
Mhm.
Tell you guys, I follow a lot of librarians on Facebook, and they have some deep issues, guys. Serial killer. That's the idea, is a serial killer. All right, I got 2 more here. Matt Hurwich posts a picture of a trunk, and on the outside of it has a sign that says free, in parentheses, not haunted. And Nick has commented, sounds exactly like something a haunted trunk would say. And sticking with my librarian and books theme to close it out, this is a 3-panel starring Snoop Dogg. Says, what you got there, little man? Says Charlotte's Web. Says, Wilbur and shit, that pig was dope.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And that actually
Yep.
is probably how that conversation went. That just sounds like Snoop.
It's just,
Yep.
The fucking national treasure,
yeah.
Snoop Dogg, dude.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And back to Andrew.
All right. Here we go. How I apologize. And then it's Francine. This is an Arthur meme. It's Francine and she's holding paper and it says, I'm sorry, but you're wrong. This is
Yes.
a pig and there's 4 men sucking on, that's why I did it, is because it's men sucking on the titties of a pig, the teats of a pig. And he says, too big to fail.
No, say titties of the pig again.
The titties of a pig. So the men they're sucking from the teat of the health insurance industry, which is a giant hog. And then there's a suitcase behind them that says reform.
And then wait, but you left out Congress is written across all of their asses.
Oh, I fully
Oh,
wasted
Yeah.
that.
On their
Because
asses.
honestly, the image, the funniest part of the image to me is the men.
Yeah. Just
You know,
I thought it was a
gobbling.
Ben Garrison.
I would like to point out that this is one of the first
Oh.
cartoons that Shankland has shared where the focus is not on the cartoon asses. That's a first.
Has anyone checked on, because Ben Garrison, last I heard, was in serious condition because he was treating his COVID very badly.
No,
And
I
I'm
didn't even know
torn.
he had COVID. All right, I got to keep going.
I'm torn
This is-
between like wanting him to, reap what he sows, but also wanting to see more fucking bullshit comics that he puts out with the cum edits and the Marx edits, and they're one of the fonts of just they're so memeable on every. I hate him, but I love his work edited. I love the filtered Ben Garrison. Sorry.
Then you got this. This is, I think I might have gotten this one from Eric. It's
Oh.
Fred from Scooby Doo, and he's got his belt hooked by a crane, and he looks very displeased. And it says, once again, Fred finds himself in another sex dungeon after he promised himself this was the last time downloading Grindr. This is an Animaniacs stills, and it's kind of a sexy mouse character who is somehow related to the Warner family. Not the Warner brothers and sisters, but the Warner brothers family of media characters. Anyway, she's saying, never mind, just give me the bird. And I'm assuming it looks like it might be Dot is saying, we can't, this is a family show. Good Animaniacs. And then this is the Batman and I forget which turtle, Raphael, the Cowabunga panel. It's Cowabummer panel. It's Waluigi, and he's going, this is where I wah. And then Wario is just going, wah. It's supposed to be, this is where I saw my parents die, and then the turtle says Cowabummer. This is Lilo from Lilo and Stitch, and she's laying down listening to her record player, and it says, I laughed at this as a child, but this is literally how I deal with life now. And then I don't know what character this is, but it's rubbing the hands of its palms, and it says, I don't exactly think, therefore I ain't exactly.
Nice.
Finally found a bat. This is the drawing of a man, drawing of a woman, drawing of someone holding a baby, but the baby is shaped like a hog, and it says, "Finally, a bathroom for me and my enormous penis." Oh, and the guy looks like he's kind of holding it like it's a big penis. This is a picture of my best friend. He caught a football. He's a band teacher. He caught a football at I almost said he caught a football at a band game. He caught a football at a football game and then held it up, and everyone's losing their minds. This is can't wait to hear. There's a tweet from Mandy Kudos. It says, "Can't wait to hear Chris Pratt say Mario's iconic catchphrase on the big screen." And it's a panel of a Mario comic where he's talking to a kid in a bath that says, "Don't forget to wash your foreskin."
That was mine, and you didn't do the voice.
I see. Honestly, the line is funny enough because "Don't forget to wash your foreskin." I guess would be the voice.
It is. It's too much. You're right. You don't need to. I'm sorry.
This is at Grim the Stoner says, "Did it hurt when you showed them your favorite song and they talked over it?"
Oh, it did. It did.
It always does.
Not the iPhone doing confetti as I'm fired. And it's, hi, Brian. Thanks for reaching out. Unfortunately, we have a 0 tolerance policy for no call, no show, and punctuality is critical for our AM shift. We won't be moving forward with your employment at the cafe. And it says, "I'm sorry to hear that, but I understand. Thanks for the opportunity." And then it says, "Best wishes." And the screen's covered in confetti. This one says at a VSS hole, it says, "Do bugs even take fall damage?" And then the person underneath says, "What are you smoking?" This is the future utopia image, and it says, "The world of dads went to therapy." This is the Mario characters going to a party. This one says, "Mario
audience.
Oh, I'm just okay. Mario, RSVPs as soon as you can. Wario doesn't ask if he can bring his +1, a heavily used Princess Peach body pillow." And the image is both of them. So this is sit back, relax, The Incredibles way, and it's all the Incredibles roasting marshmallows over Jack, who's a burning baby. And it says, "If you knew nothing about The Incredibles, this would be a horrifying picture." This one is, I think I've had this on before, but it's a kid who's like in the Beatles, but they're all like pictures glued to a thing, and his head's popping out, and it says, "Playing to a YouTube jam track alone in your bedroom." This is a picture of a saint, probably. I'm not sure which one, but there's a sword going through her neck, and or his neck, I guess. It's kind of androgynous, Middle Ages. And it says, "When you have a sword in your neck, but it's still easier to just come to school rather than write subplans." This is Wario against a beautiful sky, and it says, "I've won, but at what cost?" Then this one says, "What if a cat ate?" There's a cat that eat lasagna. Large cat eats lasagna. Now that's funny.
Mondays.
Over a picture of lasagna, yeah. And I'm gonna stop there because I think I've been going too long.
You're fine.
Brilliant. That's the inner, that's the look inside Jim Davis's mind circa 1960 something, whenever he came up with Jarfield. Here's one. There's a tweet from TMZ that says, "Gorillas perform oral sex at Bronx Zoo. Humans horrified." And the reply from at Elf121803 says, "I hope they do Feel Good Inc. next." Oh, here's one. Here's plant facts. Bananas are technically berries. Almonds are seeds. Avocados are mammals. Most cucumbers are haunted. Potatoes aren't even real.
Love that one.
This is a tweet from at Garflife, bringing bringing the Garfield theme still. GARFLYF. And it's me living by the sword. Haha, this rules. Me dying by the sword. Oh, what the fuck?
It's so stupid.
Tweet from at underscore NA or at underscore N Alexander. That's the quote is, you get more conservative as you get older. And it's me, 17. Racism is bad. Homophobia is bad. Maybe we shouldn't do war. Me at 27. Dismantle the American empire. Break up the CIA. Unfettered capitalism is at the root of human suffering. Guillotine the special interests in Washington.
Nice.
Yeah. That's pretty much,
Yep.
I have gotten so much less conservative in almost every sense since I was younger and since I was being told that. Yeah. Was at BIBO official Bibo says America won't build us any high-speed railroads because they're afraid what will happen once we realize trains are cool as shit. And they are. We need some high-speed rail for real. It's fucking ridiculous. This is from at hello : hotels, this is a place to relax, unwind, and take it easy. Also hotels, we stop serving breakfast at sunrise.
No shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Every single time you get there, it's just like, nope, we have missed that boat by a long shot, really. It's always like I get down there at 10 o'clock and I'm just like, this is usually before I'm awake. At least when I'm on vacation. I don't want to wake up at 10 a.m. on vacation. That's what the fuck. I'm sticking with trains. There's the train fandom is dying. Retweet if you love to get railed.
Nice.
I'm crushing it. Doing great. Comic. Okay, chicken coup is done. And it says coop. There's a P sound in the word coop. And the guy says, oh no. And then there's a bunch of chickens with guns and knives. And they say, down with tyrants. And that's from goodbearcomics.com. I like that one. The chicken coup. This is just an advertisement. This is a real advertisement that they put out, but they're memeing shit now. So it's kind of gross. I really don't like that. But I can't deny that it's funny. It's, Dad, why is my sister named Rose? Because your mothers love roses. Thanks, Dad. And he says, no problem, dick pills. And that's what they're calling it in their ads. They're calling it dick pills, which funnier than like calling it some kind of but still, that's, yeah, just the fact that that's like in an advertisement. So be aware if you see memes that reference brands that there's a very decent chance it's intended marketing. Here we go. And with this one, it's a classic skeleton meme. Got a skeleton on a motorcycle there. It says, the other day my wife asked me if I could stop cranking my hog so she could hear the TV. Guess what I told her? Of course, honey, I'm sorry. I will be more mindful of others while I'm cranking my hog. I love you. The only thing I love more than cranking my MF and hog is my wife. Crank with respect, brothers. And that's
With respect.
ending this round.
Nice.
Right. Round two, here I go. This is from Divine Pooh. She says, fuck a 2 weeks notice. You should have noticed 2 weeks ago that I was about to quit. And Brad Batt for Tennessee State Sanity says, nobody wants to work anymore. Has big time girls don't want to date nice guys energy. Oh, this is the Church of God of Prophecy. And their sign, somebody must have stolen the other words because it just says Jesus, 6 o'clock, parking lot. And they said, is Jesus fighting people? September 22nd. Hodges Boy 15 says, if I pay $40 for a haunted house, I better die.
Yeah.
True.
I better die. At Shelf Comedy says, me, God, why must you give me your hardest battles? God, I don't. You are my weakest soldier, and these battles are so easy. It's an email. Why are you crying? These battles are so easy. This one, I saw this one all over my Insta feed. This is White Market. And it's a picture of the sky with a possum that's like definitely in a fight. And it says, yeah, I'm hot. And then it shows the acronym HOT, and the H stands for crying. And then there's nothing else.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm hot. H, crying. Oh, this is fucked up. This is at Trump_detester says Melania Trump is trending again, and so are my pants. And then there's two pictures, and one is of Melania Trump squinting, and the other is a pair of slacks that are hung upside down, and the button in the back pockets, it really is uncanny. It looks a lot like Melania Trump's face. This is one I thought Andrew would like especially. It says, teacher, the question is not that hard. And then it says the question, and there's a silhouette of, I think Charmander is how you say this Pokemon's name. But then it says the answer, and it's Pikachu who's been forced into the silhouette of Charmander. I really think I would have delivered this better if I'd ever watched Pokemon even once. Okay. All right. I think this is my last one. Nope, I have two. All right. This is at The Real Paul Mall. Says, I talk a lot of shit for having no clue which months have only 30 days. That is me. Oh, jokes are. This is fucked up. This is at an interview, and there's a woman interviewing this guy, and the woman says, I have 3 openings, and the guy says, I know. And this the second is just a picture, a close up of her face, all annoyed. I do not think he got that job.
I think you are right, sir. My buddy Chuck posted, caption is, how much do you like cheese? And it says me, and it's 2 slices of Swiss around shredded cheese. It's a cheese sandwich posted by I'mNotRightInTheHead.com. My friend Jamie posted Sunny Bunch saying, just had my phone incorrectly autocorrect ducking to fucking, which means I've won. I have finally broken its spirit. How does failure taste, demon box? Love that. I cannot wait. This is just a picture of an ordinary Christmas tree, except that, it's got huge green feet with claws and a Tyrannosaurus head and a tail stretching off behind it. And it's captioned Tree Rex.
That's
stupid. Like it.
Oh, wow.
Like it. And you know what? In the state of Kentucky, a lot of creationists would be really triggered by that tree. Dinatra, my dearest friend, reposts Sandra Newman's The 7 Secrets of Highly Successful People. Number 1, private school. Number 2, legacy Ivy admission. Number 3, nepotism hire. Number 4, seed capital from family. Number 5, club memberships. Number 6, personal assistant, nanny, and ghostwriter. And number 7, journalists who ask, "What's your secret?" and uncritically publish the answer.
Yep.
Oh, it's all because I wanted it. I just wanted it so bad. Restaurant Worker News posts an image of a waitress, and she is running through the restaurant, just running like you wouldn't believe, in a nice little apron there. Does have the anarchist logo tattooed on her shoulder. And then you notice that she's actually carrying a platter of Molotov cocktails already lit. And there's a billionaire sweating and clutching at his big money bag. And it said, "Your waitress's legs get a lot of exercise on the job. When the revolution comes, she'll outrun you. Tip well." Ooh, I like that. I like that. This is a SpongeBob meme. We've got Squidward looking out through the bars, and Squidward is labeled as leftist in the United States. And down in the streets there, SpongeBob is celebrating. It says Berliners seizing and socializing 200,000 homes from landlords. It's like, oh yeah, we might get a vote, maybe, possibly. Maybe we'll. I don't even know what the leftists are doing anymore. This is a 3-panel, and on the left it says "I die," and my dog. And the picture is it Toby, the actor who's playing Peter Parker, just crying his eyes out, very sad. "I die. My cat." Other 2 panels are Loki, and he says, "Sad, yes, very sad." Anyway.
Yeah. No shit.
You know, when you die, the first thing your cat does is just take a bath. Licks his paw.
Does not notice.
You know, yeah,
Eat
you
it.
know, meows when it's food time. This is posted in Displaced Comedians, which I highly recommend. And we have a guy writing on the chalkboard, "Why do comedians hate improvisers so much?" And Jeff Roser has responded, "Improvisers killed my father."
That's awesome. I gotta admit though, man, I don't vibe with them the same way I vibe with stand-ups. I don't know why.
Well, part of it is it's a supply and demand. I mean, there are 6,000 people studying to be improvisers in Chicago right now. You know what I mean? At any given time. There's a lot of them. There's a lot.
Can we get a suggestion for why we hate improvisers so much? Does anybody have a suggestion for why?
Somebody say a word. Say one word. Say one word. We're gonna do something funny. I promise. Say one word. First word that comes to your mind.
All right.
Yes, and go on.
I think this next meme encapsulates the day in DC, or the week, or the year, or God knows what length of time. But it says, "What's the difference between an airplane and the United States?" The second panel says, "The plane's right wing isn't trying to crash it out of spite."
Oh shit.
Actually, there are all these mashups being posted where it's like Sean Hannity when Trump wanted to raise the debt ceiling versus Sean Hannity now. And it's, one is, red, white, and blue, and the other is, Joseph Stalin. It's freaking crazy. Anyway, it's all fine. Yakbat at Owen39 says, "Doctor, handing me my newborn baby. I'm sorry, but your wife didn't make it. Me, handing baby back to him. Bring me the one my wife made."
Oh. That's funny. Yeah.
Stupid.
This next one is worse. This next one is an image of a bunch of bones on a plate in the arrangement of a little person, and there's a little Santa hat on it, and there's a sticky note, and it says, "The elf was delicious, had the cookies for dessert. Thanks, Santa." Yeah.
You freak out your kids.
Dude, that's so fucked. I
know.
don't like this.
I didn't either. And I was like, man, my friend Sasan is like really kind of messed up. And then freaking Andrew Titi posts this like a minutes later, and it says, "As much as Pooh missed Piglet, he really did enjoy that pulled pork sandwich."
Jesus. Titi.
Winnie the Pooh's giving a thumbs up. He's like roasting a stick in the fireplace. And Mary Titi, Andrew's wife, says, "How's your arm feel?" Which I was like, I'm glad Mary was there to tell him about that joke, you know,
Yeah.
that we all just laughed at. That's not funny at all. This one's from my buddy Chuck, and it's a classic Big Brother is watching you poster from 1984. It says, Big Brother isn't watching you. You're boring.
No, they're still watching you.
Which I liked quite a bit. My good buddy Dave King, this is my second to the last here. Dave King posted, the children at my son's elementary school have started referring to me as a Karen and mocking my chic hairstyle. Is there anything I can do in the way of legal action to prevent this? I am deeply offended.
Oh my God.
Hannah replies, well, posting a question about suing 8-year-olds is probably the wrong way to beat the stereotype.
Yeah.
And my last meme for this segment, this is a 4-panel. It says, objects in the mirror are closer than they appear in the rearview mirror. And we see a man sweating as he looks down at it. We see a tiny figure in the distance in the rearview mirror, and it's Mariah Carey in a Santa outfit.
Mhm.
It's closer.
That song is a fucking banger. I will die on this hill. I will. That song kicks ass.
It'll be on the radio this weekend,
Huh?
I
playing
can't
in
wait.
all the stores shortly.
I'm ready.
Right.
All I want for Christmas.
So for starters, this is Sonic the Hedgehog. This is Shadow the Hedgehog, and he's holding a gun, and the gun is pointing down at Ed from Ed, Ed and Eddie, and some streamers in the top left crying. Is it-
What's happening? I just found out about this crossover universe.
It looks like Shadow is about to execute Ed. Okay. I do not have a fake social media personality. I am genuinely this funny and sexy and beautiful and smart and fun in real life. I don't remember why I stilled that. This is from the Met Gala. I don't know who any of them are. I don't even like this one anymore. This is Mr. Krabs over kind of like a psychedelic type, like paisley looking thing, and he goes, SpongeBob, me boy, I can't find me fucking vape. This is a guy in his it's about people being judged in society, and it says wimp, and then behind him he's watching his wife die. I don't even know if this is real or not, but this is powerful and tragic, and it's Elon Musk and Grimes, and they have different like crying
Not real, but it's so fucking good.
cartoon animes, poorly drawn. One's the bird from normal real show, and then Grimes is one of the ponies.
My love. Yeah.
This is someone's watching a video. It says debate Noam Chomsky and Michelle Foucault on human nature, and then dad's texting, how's the job search going? I think I've shared that before. I DM'd a leftist YouTuber I like on Twitter, and he didn't care at all what I had to say.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is good enough. This is the Steve from Blue's Clues, and it's the whole like a girl's like, oh, one day I'll learn how to draw like Steve, and she's going with her kid, and she's like, we learned to draw, and Steve's like, what the fuck is this? And it's cartoon porn of Blue from Blue's Clues, self-sucking and twerking.
Oh man. He shouldn't have had Blue's ribs removed like if he didn't want. God.
First of all,
Huh?
Blue's a female dog, but
Well, you know, I don't care. You probably need to take another rib out. I don't know.
The Blue being a female dog is a important detail to the joke.
You done there or?
Yeah, I'm done. Sorry.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right. Let's go to the silica gel couch cushion. Fuck. I think I lost it. All right. This is obvious plant. Great. They make fake packaging shit for internet. It's great. This is Werner Herzog's sandwich assemble, and it's basically a Lunchable, but it's a aged Italian salami. Life is misery. Lunch doesn't have to be. Bring order to chaos. Package contains meat, cheese, and crackers. Sandwich assemble. I fucking love listening to him talk about anything. It's the most depressing thing
Yep.
in the universe. Yeah, more Garfield. PragerU tweeted, people are being brainwashed to oppress themselves, and @dank_left replied with the Garfield meme of Garfield looking at a poster that says no Garfield, essentially. There's a line through him. He says, I wonder who that's for. That's from the Garfield animated series. Fantastic meme. This is a place that says, cut my life into pizzas. The neighborhood resort, something that that's fantastic. This one says, warning, Dice Man in the area. He stops you and asks, interested in some discount dice? Then he emits black fog. And there's some photos of him emitting black fog after asking if you're interested in discount dice. It says, walk past and do not consider offer.
Nice.
I love stuff like that. I should make, I want to make shit like that just to put out in the neighborhood. That shit's so weird.
Nice.
This is a series of shots from Star Fox, the original one. And it says, who's getting the best head? And it's all of them in extreme extreme distress moments, but also you could definitely perceive any of these as who's getting the best head.
The fox. It's got to be the fox.
Yep. All very good. This is a tweet from @ProdLexington. It says, only early birds will get this, and it's a picture of a worm. I'm glad y'all aren't laughing. At Mac Target, like pun if you don't piss people off. @Macro Targeting tweeted, hey babe, is everything okay? You haven't touched your shark, and it's a croissant, which is shark shaped. Pretty awesome. Love to try that if I didn't like know for a fact that it probably costs like $18 wherever you go get it. Something crazy like that.
You can probably make them.
Yeah.
Fucking oven doesn't work.
Our oven doesn't work, no. We need to fight the landlord to assert supremacy. Like we need to assert fucking dominance over this landlord. So there's gonna be fun tomorrow to praise the house. The shit ain't worth shit. It's fucked up. They're probably gonna be like, yo, you have people living in here?
It's not that bad.
It's not that bad,
People
but
there?
some fucking issues with like, you know, that's uneven on the floors and places and shit like that. That's just fucking. Here we go. We found the silica gel again. No, god damn it. That's work text. Screenshot. Fun stuff. Fuck it. Silica. Do not eat your couch. I need this in my life. I really do. From @the_gold. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that fucking pillow.
It's awesome.
That's the type of shit. If I have to have adult shit like couch throw pillows, it's gonna be that. These strange things. This is a good old fashioned shit post. I love this. Life magazine, July 1923 says how to keep cool. Pull flowers out of flower box. Sit in box. You get watered every day. Delightful.
That's so dumb.
Posting the title. That's phenomenal. That is a brilliant shit post that somebody was like, yeah, we're putting that in the paper. That's hilarious. And yeah, let's end on a landlord one. This is at Jelena War, WOEHR. And then it says, psychiatrist, how long have you had this superiority complex? And landlord says, about 8 years, but I usually just call it a luxury building.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
I'm gonna have to fly through because I just saw the time, man.
Oh yeah.
It's getting late.
Hey, just take it out.
All right. So Brent Terhune, who is fucking hilarious, I gotta say, he has this catchphrase in his videos that I think is so awesome. He plays this like redneck, but he's making fun of like the QAnon kind of rednecks, but he himself is not one. It's funny. And at the end of every one of his bits, he always says, "Fuck the NFL and go Colts." It's so fucking great. So he's subtweeting CNN, who says, U.S. government will run out of money by October 18th. And Brent Terhune says, finally, we have something in common.
Yeah.
And then the next one, oh, somebody let George in. He somehow he kicked himself out.
I got
The
it.
next one, he says, he's got time to hang up skeletons, but not cut the grass. And that is quoting my neighbors watching me hang up skeletons and not cutting the grass. This is Hayes Brown at Hayes Brown. Says, COVID-19 virus angrily denies allegations that it ever assaulted Brett Kavanaugh's immune system. Brett Kavanaugh got COVID. And COVID-19 does not remember it that way, and no one has been able to reach Squee for comment. Anyway, this is a picture of SpongeBob, and Patrick is laying face down in the sand and has what are those things called? The plastic rings that are around like pop cans. One of those is around his neck, and it says, "This will be Patrick if pollution doesn't end by 2012," which was almost 10 years ago. George Carlin holding up 3 fingers, and it says, how to vent on Facebook. Step 1, don't. Perfect. This is weird. This is a picture of 2 squids sitting in chairs on the train, and it says, squids on their way home after playing the game. I don't know. I've never watched the show. But when you zoom in, one of these squids is wearing sunglasses, and these are real squids, and the other squid has a piece of bread next to him, and it says, in life, you're either 2 squids, one that wears sunglasses or one that eats plain slices of bread. Dumb Bitch Juice, of course, is holding up one of those medical bracelets. A woman's holding up one of those medical bracelets. It usually says, like, I'm allergic to penicillin or something, but this one just says, just throw me in the trash. This is a picture of it's a picture of John Kruger Mellencamp is what it is. And it's John Cougar Mellencamp and Freddy Krueger. It's a great Halloween idea. Yeah. This is, so you know, the best gorilla joke of 1897 coming at you. The best gorilla joke of 1897. This is from 1897. It's not the runner-up. We don't get to know any of the runner-ups, but the best one was gorilla. Did you hear about the gorilla who escaped from the zoo? Zookeeper. No, I did not. Gorilla. That is because I am a quiet gorilla. Muffled sounds of gorilla violence. Listen, I don't know what the fuck this is, man. But just the heading kills me every time. Last one for me tonight. This is a text conversation, and the first is a picture of Gerard Way, and this person says, Gerard Way, person one says, Gerard Way sort of looks like emo Ben Shapiro, and they immediately get the "I'm driving with do not disturb while driving" turned on, and it says, if this is urgent, reply urgent to send a notification through with your original message, and the first person replies urgent. They are willing to risk their friend's life to make this joke. Oh, fuck, that killed me. All right. I hate to jump so fast, but it is 9:13. Damn, what are we doing? Post with the most? I didn't post on social media this week. I know. It's a weird flex. But
see, that's why you shouldn't wait till the last couple hours. Might be a huge outage. Biggest one since 2008. Oh, wait.
Biggest one since 9/11.
Oh, wait. Am I up? I can fly through
I
this.
feel like we learned that.
I will do my.
I was ducked for most of the week, to be honest.
I kind of hate it. It makes me depressed. I don't know why we do this anymore. I'm going to share something here from a comedian, Joe Klosek, who I've seen. This is just an unusual story, but last night after a show, I decided to indulge my cravings for McDonald's. I know it's a rare thing. These days, it's the least harmful vice I have. Anyway, you go up to a kiosk to order. Your receipt spits out at the bottom, then you wait for your number to be called. An Indian man came up to me and awkwardly asked if we could trade receipts. At first, I thought he wanted my order. Then he sheepishly explained that his order number was 911. He didn't want to deal with the looks and jokes and comments. And I said, but you're Indian. He shook his head and replied, it doesn't matter. So I traded him. When 911 was called, I got the order for him and we traded outside. I am embarrassed for America a lot lately. And that just touched me, and I just wanted to share it with you all because it was just, comedians seeing things that other people don't see. So back to the jokey jokes. Ray Kump posts, Bill Watterson. It's called Calvin and Hobbes. It's the story of a mischievous young boy whose best friend is an imaginary tiger who joins him on a series of adventures in America. Piss! Make him piss! Make him piss all over my truck!
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Yes.
Which, if you're visually impaired, describes a logo on a ton of pickup trucks. Speaking of pickup trucks with fun logos, stole this one from some George CruickShank, which is the back of a truck, and it has stenciled onto it a couple AK-47 silhouettes, and it says, come and take it. And the second panel is a smashed window, and I guess they took it.
That's awesome.
Marjorie Cohen posts this starry image of a rocket ship, and it says, if we wanted to boldly send billionaires where no billionaires have been before, we could have just sent them to the tax office. Glow Jean posts, me eating my white shirt. Let me taste it.
Yep.
Nice.
My life.
Short joke. We wouldn't be anywhere if we didn't post more church signs. So it says, pray for a good harvest, but continue to hoe. And if this
I
is
will
God's
for you,
will,
church.
I will press on.
Oh, yeah.
If it is God's will. We'll continue to hoe. This is a COVID reference. Rose at the end of Titanic. Rose is saying, please, for the last time, just get on the raft. And Jack is saying, no, I don't trust it. It's only been approved for emergency use. Which I heard this week. I'm going to skip that one. It doesn't freaking matter. Natalie Zora posts, charcuterie is just what happens when you have a depressed meal and eat assorted things straight out of the fridge, but you're business depressed. So you put it on a bit of wood.
It was very accurate.
Super.
I just heard about these fucking things like 6 months ago for the first time. It's just a smorgasbord. It's just some fucking bullshit.
Dude,
Yeah.
there's no coincidence.
Why'd they give it a fancy name?
Because 8th graders ate Lunchables and now they want it back.
Eighth graders.
Fine.
Hell no. That was like third grade when I was
graders.
on Lunchables.
In the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I'm pissed about these
right.
charcuterie.
Lunchables
buddy,
are dope, and also charcuterie is dope.
Friend of the show, Chandler Schmidt, posts the familiar two children crying in a corner, being afraid of something, labeled as conservative Christians. And what they're afraid of is Acts 2:44 through 45. And all the believers were together and held all things in common. They sold their property and possessions and distributed the money to those according to their needs. Ah! Not the only good one. We also had some, let's see here. We had, this one is a Christmas prayer from my friend Rob Kuntz. Said, in church last Sunday, I heard a sweet elderly lady in a nearby pew saying a prayer. She was so innocent and sincere that I just had to share it with you. Dear Lord, this last year has been very tough. You've taken my favorite actors, Sean Connery, Kirk Douglas, Diana Rigg, my favorite television host, Alex Trebek, Carl Reiner from your show of shows, my favorite singer from the 50s, Little Richard, even Charlie Daniels and Kenny Rogers, my two favorite country western singers. And from sports, you took Gail Sayers and my favorite basketball player, Kobe Bryant. I just wanted to let you know that all my favorite politicians are Donald Trump, Mitch McConnell, Ted Cruz, and Lindsey Graham.
Yeah, no shit.
Yes.
Then we have SpongeBob in a cowboy hat, and it is captioned, white Christians, we want to go on mission trips and spread the love of Jesus to these poor souls in third world countries. Jesus, how about I just bring them to you directly, as immigrants and refugees, white Christians. Slow down there, buckaroo.
No shit.
So a lot of permutations on this, and I got to tell you what, this is kind of mean that makes you think, gives you a thinker, right in the brain.
Fantastic.
Saw several permutations. Bring one back next week. Speaking of church, this is captioned Nana with her cock coat in church, giving 0 fucks up in the front row. And it just looks like a green floral coat. But man, you zoom in and that is all penises. That is
What did she think she was wearing?
I don't think Nana gives a fuck. That's what I think. Nana put it on there like, Nana, you can't wear that. She's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm sitting in
Brain
the front
dead.
row. That is
Damn.
not
Yeah.
giving a fuck soul is what that is. Yeah, I'm digging it. That's my aspiration in life.
Deck the hall.
This is Principal Skinner 2-panel. Of course, those 90% of the shit that I post get marked as misinformation because I might actually have a problem discerning the truth. No, it is the elitists trying to suppress all the specialized knowledge I have in multiple unrelated sectors. Again, thought about it quite a bit. Posted it several places. All right, the 4 stages of COVID denial. 1, it's a hoax. 2, don't be a sheep. 3, prayers needed. 4, visit our GoFundMe.
Fucking right.
All right, got a couple 3 left here. I don't know. Am I wrapping out the post with the most? Shower thoughts at the Imaginary World post. When I was a kid getting put to bed at 9 o'clock, I couldn't wait until I was a grown up and I could stay up until whatever time I wanted. That time is apparently 9 o'clock. My buddy Jill posts this from Mary King. This is Ashley Fisher's post. Me, age 7. I want to be an adult so I can eat as many pickles as I want. Me, age 30, eating pickles. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
There are some things I'm like that. I'm like, this is dope. I was right.
Yeah, totally. I'm right there.
It's like, no, you're not gonna regret eating. No. Yeah, eat pickles every day.
R-rated movies and shit.
All right, I'm gonna do the post with the most. I'm gonna do the second most posted whatever. I don't know how to say it. This is a picture of one of those gender reveal parties. Guy and
I love that one.
Black guy on the left, and it says, if the smoke comes out blue, it will be a boy. If the smoke comes out pink, it's a girl. And the smoke is black, and the black friend's eyes are real big. No,
I love that.
I shouldn't laugh at it as hard as I am. Gender reveal parties are trash. I don't know, that was pretty good.
All right, everybody, I gotta go. I gotta put my kid to bed.
Are we wrapping the show on that? Wait, let me do a different one. Let me do a different one and we'll call it. I'll stop the recording. Chuck posts a sign from outside. Pizza addiction says, a big nose isn't an excuse for no mask. I still wear pants.
Solid logic there. All right. Hey, Andrew, I'm glad you were back. Great show, everybody. Love you, George.
Yeah, love you, Mike. Have a good one.
And we are 22 minutes past the hour. So we should probably call that an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Um,